All right, so the No Nuance November take was if you hate the way that a game is made and you pre-ordered it, the problem is you. And this person asked for the nuance, so here we go. I worked in the gaming industry for about 17 years, and the biggest lie that the industry tells people is that game quality translates to sales. In fact, the reason why pre-ordering is even a thing is because game publishers are trying to divorce game quality from sales. They're trying to ensure that they get their money back, that they get their return on investment before the game even comes out. So there's a certain goal when you're making a AAA game for pre-orders. And if you hit that goal, then you've made your money back without a single person putting their hands on the game. So there's no way that quality can translate to sales in that scenario. At that point, the thing that has sold the game is not the game being good. The thing that has sold the game is the power of the brand. So if you pre-ordered a game and then you hated it, it doesn't matter how much you complain online. It doesn't matter if you return it. None of that matters. It's not like the game publishers actually lose any money when you process a return. Game stores usually end up eating that money. So if you pre-order a game, you have already given your tacit approval of that game. Even if you hate that game, even if you scream about how awful it was, you already gave your money, so your words mean nothing. Your actions show you approve of that game. You want more games like it, and more games like it will be made. People wonder why we end up in this diminishing quality cycle, and that's because people only complain after these pre-order goals have already been met. And what that shows to a game publisher or game developer is that they don't have to alter the game in any way, shape, or form. The game that they made them the money that they wanted. And that data points toward when the next game comes out, they'll hit the pre-order goal again, meaning that quality is divorced from sales. Now, this doesn't mean that game developers aren't trying to make a good game, but it does mean that game developers won't listen to the people who are complaining about their game if their game still makes sales. Like, for example, everyone complained about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet when it came out. Everybody said that it was glitchy, and the graphics were horrible, and the frame rate was horrible. But not only did it meet its pre-order goal, it met its pre-order goal several times over. And it was, at the time, the best-selling Pokemon game of all time. So even though people complained about it, even though it was unsatisfactorily reviewed, even though people were shouting about how could Nintendo possibly do this, so on and so forth, the sales data says, make more games like that. And so you're going to see more games like that. Because the purpose of video game companies is to make money, and the sales data shows what you do to make money. They don't really care if you're upset. If they still make the money, then they're doing their job. So if you hated Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and you pre-order the next one, you've already said you like that game. And if you pre-ordered Scarlet and Violet, it doesn't matter how much you hated it, you already told Nintendo, I like this game, please make some more. And that's the case with every video game that ever comes out. So if you really want to see games change, all you have to do is wait before you buy. And if you can't do that, then you are part of the reason that they are not listening to fans, because they already have your money.